If there is something girls have and men not that much, it's empathy. You are sometimes too obvious on parties and we just know what you're up to because we can somehow feel it. So here are the things you definitely should not be doing when approaching a girl. One thing is that there is a stereotype that girls only want relationships. We do want relationship, of course, who doesn't? But we also like to play. And if you are just throwing yourself at us, it's not going to be interesting because we know we can have you anytime and we're just not going to go for you. So the first thing, don't be needy and don't be throwing yourself at us. Be there all the time, just hanging around us all the time, staring at us all the time, offering drinks all the time. It's not going to be interesting. We need to play. We need to also win you over. So don't be that needy guy that's just focused on that one girl and he will never ever leave the party without her. That's not going to work. Don't be afraid to actually be a man in situations like this. You do not have anything you have to apologize for. You are a man, act like a man. That's actually what's attractive. As I told you before, we need to play too. So be that hard to get man, that popular one everyone wants, and we're gonna be all over you because, as I again told you before, we go for the status. So don't be that needy one, that one we can have anytime, but be that hard to get popular man surrounded by friends. You don't really need to know everyone on the party. Just move around, talk to people, and it's automatically gonna look like you're very, very popular. And girls, go for it. Other thing that guys do is they talk too much and touch too little. After some time, I'm afraid they're gonna be just friend zoned, because if you keep talking and talking, but there's a huge space between us and you do not touch me, I assume we're just friends and I'm gonna be looking for someone that's actually into me and there's chemistry and he's attracting me. But that's not gonna be a guy that talks to me for hours and just not even touch my arm. So don't be afraid of touch that much. Just don't overdo it, don't push it, don't touch me all over my body, but find the golden medium something. Just touch me, touch my arms, touch my hair, touch my neck. These are very, very good spots. But of course, do not touch my breasts and private parts. That would be too much, too pushy. I have for you another story. It's this guy, let's call him Peter from Thailand. He was a very, very beautiful man. He was actually a Calvin Klein model. And when I first saw him, I was wowed. I was amazed. Such a good body. He looked really, really good. He was tall and I really liked him. And this is a perfect example of how looks are so little compared to the charisma and to the game. Because this guy, he was into me so much that he was chasing me all around, asking my friends if I want him. He would literally be, oh, does she want me? Go ask her. Go ask her. I want to know if she wants me, because if she doesn't want me, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go on a party by myself. So ask her if she wants me, and if she wants me, then we can have sex. So this was his approach. Whenever I was standing near him, he would be just hugging me and touching me and kissing my neck. He would be all over me. And I'm a gamer. I am. I like playing games. I like when the guy is at least a little hard to get. I also like when I kind of hunt, because no one likes something that's there all the time. We all want something we can't have. And if you're throwing yourself at me like Peter did, I wasn't interested anymore, even though the first impression was wow. I was just, oh my God. But then I was so not into that guy. But the good thing is that actually then his friend asked me, why don't you like Peter? Like, he's all over, he's Calvin Klein model, what's wrong? And I told him because I knew he's gonna tell him. So I told this guy, because he's too easy to get. There's no work for me to do. I can just wave at him and he's gonna be mine. And I don't like that. I like when I can win the guy a little. And I knew he's gonna tell him, and of course he did. And the approach of Peter completely changed within a few hours. He would completely ignore me well, not completely, But most of the times he was talking to some other girls, he was just maybe looking at me from time to time, but he was not all over me that much. He was approaching another girls, he was with his friends, then he would talk to me for a while and then he would just leave, and he was all over the place. And suddenly I felt it, and I really had to laugh because it was so obvious in me that immediately the attraction was so high that I really had to laugh, like how easy is that to attract actually me. Like, once you are hard to get, I'm all over you. And I was all over Peter that night, actually. It worked. So don't be afraid to just not be with the girl all the time. Let the other dudes hit on her. Many guys, they just don't know how to, so it's gonna most likely make you even look better than it actually would hurt you somehow and in losing the girl. Not at all. Let some dudes, drunk dudes, to hit on her, and she's gonna be most probably all over you even more.